again, let's FOIL this out, and then we'll talk about the rule. If you look at what we have in parentheses here, t to the third minus 6 times t to the third plus 6. They're almost identical. The only difference is one has a plus, one has a minus. This is called the difference of squares. Same thing, one with a plus, one with a minus. Now let's FOIL this out and see what happens. If I did t to the third times t to the third, remember you add the exponents. So that would be t to the sixth. Outside, t to the third times 6 would be 6t to the third. Inside, we have negative 6 times t to the third, negative 6t to the third. And last, you have negative 6 times 6, which is negative 36. So if we do our like terms, positive 6t to the third minus 6t to the third, those cancel each other out. So we're left with t to the sixth minus 36. So the shortcut for the difference of squares is when you have it, you square the first term, t to the third squared. Remember, when you square something, you multiply the exponent by 2. That's where we get the t to the sixth. You always put a minus, and then you square the second term, the 6, which was 36. You always put a minus because your last term would be a positive times a negative. Great. Let's try it out a few times. Square the first term, put a minus, square the last term. D plus 11, D minus 11. Square the first term. What's D times D? D squared. Always put minus, square the last term. 11 times 11, 121. You would get the same answer if you were to FOIL it, because the plus 11D and the negative 11D would cancel each other out. C squared plus 8, C squared minus 8. Square the first term. C squared squared would be C to the fourth. Always put minus. 8 times 8, 64. Last one, and then you're going to try some on your own. Square the first term. 9v to the third times 9v to the third would be 81v to the sixth. Always put minus. W to the fourth times W to the fourth, W to the eighth. You did it. You did it. Try out a few.